Hey guys, this is Jade. So I'm here to do a video, or more so just a voiceover video, something different, something new on my channel. I hope you guys like it. So basically I'm going to talk about the aftermath of 2NE1's disbandment and just their overall influence in K-pop. Okay, so of course when we knew Minzy left, that we weren't really sure if it was going to work out. Like, is this, 3 people? I don't know. Seal's working on her solo. Dara's doing her own stuff. And we still haven't really gotten anything, an update about Bomb. So we weren't really sure what was happening. And of course, YG like, yeah, we're going to give them a song for the summer, blah, blah, blah. No, we didn't get it. And so I was definitely skeptical about it. I was really skeptical, when CL came out with Lifted. So I figured when Lifted came out, I'm like, alright, well, this is not going to happen because CL finally made her debut. This is going to be her main focus. And then after reading CL, Dara, and Bomb's letters they posted on social media, that they did try to make it work with the 3 of them. They recorded new material. CL put her solo on hold to record new songs with Bomb and Dara, but just things didn't work out. Now, I don't know what caused that to not work out. I don't know if it's because the dynamic of the 3 of them weren't the same, without Minzy, or just drama in the company, period. I absolutely have no idea. It's just unfortunate that we will never get to hear those songs. I was kind of hoping that it would kind of be like a Danny Kane situation. If you don't know Danny Kane, I'll just give you a quick lowdown. Danny Kane came out about early to mid 2000s. They were from Making the Band. Their first album went platinum, #1. Second album did the same. So they were like the first girl group to have their first 2 albums debut at #1 and then go platinum, where like at that time it wasn't really a lot of girl groups that were like really successful besides like the Pussycat Dolls at that time. So anyways, the group ended up disbanding not too long after that, and it came back maybe a year, like 2 years ago, I think. They came back as 4, but then 1 left, so there's down to 3. Record an album, but before the album was to be released, there was drama in the group. The group breaks up, but they still released the album. It wasn't physical, but it was on iTunes, but they still released the album for the fans because they know how fans been fighting for this album, and they didn't want, all their hard work to go to waste, and they really want to get this for the fans, so that's what they did. So I was hoping that maybe something like that would happen with 2NE1. It's like, yeah, we know we're going to break up, but at least give the fans one last hurrah kind of thing. But unfortunately, we didn't get that. Yeah, so of course when the news broke, a lot of people were sad. Some people probably surprised, but if they knew about what happened with Minzy, they really shouldn't be surprised, because we knew it was going to be inevitable, that there is a possibility that it wasn't going to work, So we knew it was going to happen, we just didn't know when. And again, like YG promising all this stuff, and of course, we know how he rolled. He doesn't really keep to his word, so there's that. And just seeing, the 3 of them in their letters saying that they actually did try to make it work, record new songs, it just didn't work out. It's just go to show you that they really did try, but it's just things happen. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's still sad. And then I feel like with this disbandment, it's not just your regular disbandment. I feel like it's something deeper than that, but I don't think we'll ever get the answers to it. I don't think so. So yeah, it's just every time I see a letter from someone, the only one who hasn't, I don't think, wrote anything was Minzy. Maybe I don't think she has written anything yet. But yeah, it's still sucky to know that the songs that we have from them that's just it. Like, nothing new from them as the 3 or 4 of them. will ever come out. So I don't know what the hell YG's gonna do with all them songs now the group is over. I don't know. So yeah, so now I'm going to just talk about just the influence in K-pop. I feel like with groups before 21 came out were either cute or sexy. You didn't really have that medium. I said maybe besides like Brown Eyed Girls, maybe, but that was basically that. So when 21 came out, they came out the gate. They was just real, like, you know, real badass, powerful, fierce girls, you know, and then it's like they didn't, you know, they weren't, you know, overly feminine, but they weren't like overly sexual. It's just like I said, it was just a fierce foursome. And just out the gate, just the music that Teddy did was just amazing. And a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, people just like, who are these people? And then they just really just flocked to them, and then they just blew up. And, you know, winning awards, you know, being the first girl group to win a music show within a short amount of time. I mean, obviously, Blackpink has broken theirs and Miss A's record, you know, with that time span, but still, you know, they just accomplished so much. And then the thing about it is that, like I said, they weren't your typical girl group, you know. Of course, according to most people, they didn't fit the textbook definition of beauty in Korea. You know what I'm saying? They weren't all like these tall, small women with fair skin and, you know, all this other facial features and body types and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's what another thing people liked about them is that they were just them. They weren't trying to be anyone else. They were just trying to be Seo, Bomb, Dara, and Minzy. That was it. And, you know, I think a lot of people gravitated towards that, and they had likable personality, especially when you watch, you know, 21 TV. They were funny. They were, you know, they I feel like they had like a sister bond. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just, oh, this is my group member. Like they were, I feel like they were all really close. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when just the overall dynamic in a group isn't working. You can just read it on people's faces, like, I don't like this bitch, or I don't like this dude. You can tell where, like, okay, I don't like this person, I don't want to be around this person. Like, you didn't get that from 21. You really did. Like, they genuinely loved each other and they cared for each other. And that's one thing that I absolutely loved about 21 is just the fact that how close they were, you know. And just remember just the scene in what was it, the second season of 21 TV. I think they were filming the video for Can't Nobody, and Dara got upset because she felt like she wasn't, you know, giving her 100% for the video. And then I remember Bomb was just comforting her, like, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff like that just made me really like them. And you, like I said, you don't really get that a lot. You really don't. It's like sometimes, you know, some groups you can tell that they really, like you'll say, like a BTS, right? You can tell that they're brothers, and how they are around each other. You know, you can tell, like, it's not some made up shit. So, I mean, like I said, a lot of people gravitated towards that with 21, and just, like I said, their music, I feel like can just strike a chord in you through whatever emotion, whether you're sad, you're happy, you just went through a breakup, going out with your girls, you know, songs that make you feel empowered, songs that, you know, make you feel like, you know, yeah, people might think I'm ugly, but that's okay because I'm me. You know, it's just songs like that. And you don't really get songs like that from groups. Like, you know, it's just, I feel like companies really don't, you know, broaden the horizon with certain groups. They just kind of have them stay in the same lane, you know what I'm saying, but don't have them branch out to different topics and stuff, especially stuff that's like kind of like taboo and stuff like that. Even like in the video for Go Away, when CL gets assaulted by her boyfriend, and you know, her girls come and scoop her up, and she goes back to the racetrack, and she goes on, you know, okay, you did this to me, but I'ma still keep standing, you know, that type of thing. Um, you know, just stuff like that. So I mean, the music definitely just resonated with so many people, and of course, just the music overall was just so good. Like, I personally feel like there wasn't a song that I didn't like. That's just me. I can't speak for everyone else. Most people, some people might be like, oh, I wasn't really feeling this one, but for me, every song I heard, I loved. I listened to a million times. I knew all the words, blah blah blah, just all that other stuff. And you know, for me personally, I feel like 2NE1, they changed my life in a way, because I don't know what I'd be doing with myself now had I not gotten into K-pop. I mean, I've always been into music. That's always been a part of my life ever since I was a little girl. Like, music has always been a part of my life, you know, just growing up listening to like Madonna and Janet Jackson, and then years later, like, you know, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Rihanna, and so on and so forth. But with 2NE1, it's just, they brought me into a whole new world that I never knew existed. You know, it introduced me to a new genre of music. It introduced me to just, you know, different groups of people, these artists that make these songs that I love. And you know, of course, because of that, I met people from all over the world that love the same thing as me. That, you know, we don't all come from, we're not all the same age, we're not all the same race, we're not all the same gender, sexual orientation, whatever. But the one thing we do have in common is our love for K-pop. And I'm happy that I got into this because of them. And like I said, it means a lot to me. And not only that, but it's just the people that I'm friends with now, I probably wouldn't even known them had it not been for me getting into K-pop because of 2NE1. So for me, they mean a lot to me on a deeper level than just, oh, I like their music. You know what I mean? And then just the fact that, like, you know, when we think of like Asian people in entertainment, they're not represented at all. It's like, if it is, it's all the stereotypical shit. It's like, okay, you know, they really sexualize women, and you know, they always have like either the nerdy Asian guy or like the really hot guy that's like, look, he just stepped up a goddamn anime, like shit like that. But that's just not it. You know what I'm saying? That's not what defines them. I feel like people like 2NE1 broke down that stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be fierce, you can be powerful, you can be strong. Like, you're not just this stereotype of what Asian people are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really happy that people like them, you know, were able to show the world that. And excuse me. And you know, just other things, just the success they've done. Like I said before, they were the first girl group, if I'm not mistaken, the first girl group to win a music show within a short amount of time. But that was like their debut within a short amount of time. I think with 2NE1 was like 13 days or something like that. I knew it was pretty short. And I know Miss A broke that, and then recently Blackpink, you know, winning like Mama Awards, you know, winning like the year later, winning Song of the Year, and winning countless, you know, Mama Awards and just stuff like that. And before BTS broke their record with Wings, 2NE1 was the first K-pop group to have the highest ranking on the Billboard Hot 100, which was not seen in K-pop. So like I said, before BTS, 2NE1 was the first to do it. Let's see, they had an opportunity to work with will.i.am. I mean, regardless of how you feel about will.i.am, still he's a big name in music, especially like with the Black Eyed Peas, and the fact that he wanted to work with these girls and that they actually made songs. Now, where are them songs? I have no idea, and I'm still kind of mad that they didn't release any songs from them, like English songs. But the fact that when you thought about K-pop in America, the first group you thought of was 2NE1, because everyone was saying 2NE1 could be that group to make it in America and be successful in America. Yes, we had Girls' Generation, but see, that was SM's fault for not, you know, promoting them well in America. And yes, we know Boa did the same thing, but again, it just promotion-wise didn't work. But a lot of people felt like 2NE1 or Big Bang could have been that group to really put K-pop on the map. Yes, we had Psy, but still, it was just that group to really be put on the map and be successful, you know. And just and then of course, you know, they were on will.i.am's last album, and that was, you know, that's something amazing in itself, you know. So yes, it's like kind of bummed out that we'll never get to hear those songs that they made with will.i.am. They're probably really, really dope. I mean, I think I've heard like maybe one or two. It's like floating on YouTube somewhere. If you go digging for it, you'll probably find it. What else? Like, they were on The Bachelor. They were on America's Next Top Model. I'm the Best was on a commercial, a Microsoft commercial. Mind you, the song came out in 2011, but it was still put in a commercial where the entire fucking country got to hear the song. I'm the Best played on the radio. Again, it wasn't even a new song. It was I'm the Best, a song that was recorded years ago, was on the radio. Besides Gangnam Style, I can't think of any other K-pop song that was played on the radio in America besides Gangnam Style and I'm the Best. I can't think of A1. Just, you know what I'm saying? They just accomplished so much. And I feel like, you know, they influence other, you know, K-pop girl groups. I mean, unfortunately, those didn't really last. I mean, you had GI, you had Evil, but still, it's like, because of 2NE1, you had groups like that come out. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's just, I feel like people like 2NE1 and Girls' Generation and Big Bang and, you know, Super Junior and other groups were like that group to, you know, help bring K-pop to like a wider span, you know what I'm saying? And to where it is now, to where like so many people talk about K-pop now. I mean, like, especially like, you know, recently with the success of BTS's Wings, you know, music, news outlets are talking about it, you know, stuff like that. They're being recognized by people who aren't even K-pop, just being recognized by people who don't even like know the language or don't even know anything about K-pop. But I mean, we've seen it, you know, Emma Stone and, you know, other people. It's just, you know, I feel like 2NE1 kind of helped them just bring K-pop to just, not just to Asia, just all over the world. So yeah, I think that's just it. I mean, like I said, I feel like 2NE1's influence will never go away. Just their songs will never die. Like, people will still be playing their songs for years to come. Again, like I said earlier, I feel like if God has it in his plans, that he will bring 2NE1 together and they'll do something, you know, they'll give us something just great like they did within the past 7 years of their career. So that's something I hope to look forward to. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this new thing I'm doing. I hope you guys like it. I guess kind of leave me some feedback, I guess, to see if you guys like it or not or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I will see you guys later. Bye.